All right, good evening, guys. It's BA here with the today's edition of the Daily T&B Report. This is for December 19th, 2017. Let's get right to it. And let's take a look at some of the portfolio action. Okay, guys, at the when you do get the actual report emailed to you, at the bottom of the page you'll have be able to download this. So you'll have the penny stocks and low price stock watch list with all of the alert prices over here on the right column. All of the new ads from today are in here highlighted in yellow. Our current portfolio, we're looking pretty good on most of our holdings. Nothing's hurting us at all. So again, current portfolio is looking really good. Added one new one today, EBIO. Got in at 76 cents. Current closed positions, we're continuing to do really well in our closed positions. We're holding a lot of nice profits right now in the portfolio. I'm intentionally holding on to those, trying to get a good push here going into the beginning of the year. I am violating my money management principles just because we're in the time of the year where I think we could stand a chance of getting a very good boost. So that's why I'm doing that. All right, let's move down to the market action for today. As soon as I can find my cursor here. All right, guys, markets ended the day down. You can see up here in this is S&P 500 futures. You can see that's today's bar. We closed down for the day. We didn't even take out yesterday's low. This is tonight's action right now. I'm making this video kind of late. I had an engagement this evening that just now getting back. So, but anyway, this is action for today. S&P was down, Nasdaq was down, the Dow was down. Barely. What took it on the chin was the Russell small caps. Went down the most, but you can see all the markets are in unison right now coming back. So right now we had Treasury bonds took a shellacking today. Last 2 days they have just been whacked like the old proverbial whack-a-mole at the fair. So those babies have dropped 3 handles, a little bit more than 3 handles. Hate I missed that. But let's see what else moved today. Gold, gold's been on a steady little uptrend here. So what it will be the true test in gold. What I'm waiting for on the daily chart is for gold to pop down a little bit. See if it tests this low, comes back up. If it clears, makes the little jack down, comes back up and clears this right here. Hey, we're going to start putting some gold and probably silver trades on. So I believe silver, because it's beaten down more, has a potential to beat gold back up to the upside. So that's what we're waiting on there. All right, that's about it for what we have. The VIX close out today. VIX, popped up today because the markets were down, but never fear, it will probably be back down in the 9s by the end of the year. All right, so let's take a look. Well, listen, let me give you a quick outlook on where we stand now, what I think is going to happen. And again, let me preface this by saying I have no idea of knowing what's going to happen in the markets. I'm just giving you my opinion. My opinion is that we have the conditions set where we could rally going into the end of the year. And then after that, we're just going to have to take it case by case. We're going to start looking at longs and shorts to play. So. But we're in the here and now, and I really want to take advantage of whatever pop we get. We've got stocks. We know what's hot, what's moving. So I want to take advantage of it. I want to crush this thing going into the end of the year. All right, so that's my outlook. Just again, my personal opinion on what's potentially going to take place. Now let's see if I can pull the news up here. Let's see. Let's hit the news first. See if anything jumps out at us. Scrolling back up here. Let's see. Bitcoin falls $2,000 in an hour down to 15,000. So we almost touched 20,000 going into the weekend. Here it is, Tuesday night. We're back down to 15,000. This thing swings like crazy, guys. So, is it a Bitcoin flash crash or just fat digit trade, fat finger trade? Yeah, that's poke at the flash crash we had back in 2010. Okay, it says North Korea begins tests to load anthrax into ICBMs. What else jumps out at me here? That's about it for the major news. Let's take a look and see what we have. Unusual option activity. I don't see any unusual option activity, but it does say that auto loan delinquencies are rising among subprime borrowers. So that shouldn't surprise anybody. Those are the riskiest folks to loan to, and maybe that's where the cracks will start, somewhere in that group, and bleed up. So what else do we have here that's hot? Let's go check our list here. See if we find any news that we might be able to use. Some earnings stuff. I'm not looking at the Red Hat trade since I'm out of that. No, nothing really strikes me as any news, type of hot news that we can use in our trading. So let's go around and check for insider activity. Okay, Explore Technologies, XPLR. Not a big, I mean, that's not really, let's see what Explorer's trading at here. At 295. I mean, it's not really a big purchase for some insiders right there. So I wouldn't pay much attention to that. I mean, I really want to see insiders taking a big stake in these things. PAH, those are some sizable shares. Let's take a look at that. Okay, let's see. There we go. Now we've got it. Okay. Yeah, that's a few. Yeah, those are a few coins right there. 500,000 shares from the chairman. Yeah, let's take a look at that. Fibro Animal Health Corporation. Okay, PAH. Let's just take a look at that right quick in Thinkorswim. Yeah, huge volume spike right here. No doubt that's where that came from those guys picking up. Wouldn't be interested in it right now unless it came back down, popped back down a little bit. Then we get in on one of our entry level 2 techniques. So, all right, nothing to do there. All right, guys, so nothing really big on insider activity. No hot news that we can use to take action on. No unusual option activity that we can see. So nothing really much in the news that we can use. We're still waiting on, from last night, we've got the AEO, American Eagle trade, where it's in one of the stocks on the alert status. So we're just waiting to get triggered in, see if we get in on that bit of news trade. So hey, listen, for all the new folks out there, I'm going to put out a product or just a little one sheet. I've owed you guys this from the beginning, but just haven't been able to get it done. But what I want to make sure of, and I'll summarize this very quick, is I want you guys to focus on just a couple of things. Let me worry about trade direction. Let me set the entry levels, and you guys master. I will continue to harp on this. You master the platform. You master how to execute the trade, and that's, you need to really become proficient at buying stock, exiting stock. You need to become very proficient at buying the 90 delta options, and then how to exit the option trade. You need to become very proficient at structuring a debit spread. All those things I'm going to help you with as we move forward, but you need to practice that stuff, become very good at it, learn how to become very, very proficient at taking those debit spreads off, and everything else is easy. So master your mobile platform so you can make changes while you're away from your computer, and this stuff just flows like milk and honey. So I'm checking around to see if there is anything else we need to talk about. I think that's it for tonight's video edition. So make sure you just read through all the alerts, set your alerts so that you can trade along with me. I will go into detail, as much detail as possible, as we move forward on how I use the alerts. We will start building some classes on everything that you need to know to execute what I call the concept 1 setup, the entry level 2 technique for option trades. I'm just going to, you don't have to learn chart patterns, but I'm going to show you those things so that you'll know why I'm getting into some of the penny stock trades. So again, we focus on penny stocks, option trades, and very speculative trades, sprinkled in with a few futures trades here and there. So anyway, guys, that's it for tonight. Thank you very much, and I'll have this product out to you very soon. This is BA signing out.